Hello, welcome to MainStreetEnglish.com. Thank you for joining us today. English for the office. 15 phrases to communicate better in the workplace. English business language training is key to opening up job opportunities and making connections. English words and expressions may be tricky, but these easy-to-remember phrases are the perfect way to prepare for different situations in the office. Phrases for talking on the phone. What can I do for you? Hi, John, this is Kate. What can I do for you? Answering the phone in a foreign language can be intimidating. Having a simple opening phrase handy is essential. Instead of saying, "What do you want?" asking, "What can I do for you?" is a polite way to ask why the speaker is calling. That way, you can help them in a friendly, efficient manner. I'm trying to reach. Hello, this is Kate. I'm trying to reach Paul, from Human Resources. If you're familiar with the literal meaning of reach as trying to grab or hold on to something, then this might sound a little creepy, but not to worry. If you want to reach someone, it means you want to get in contact with them. Sometimes you have to talk to multiple people in order to get on the phone with the right person. This phrase comes across as less demanding than asking, "Where is Paul from Human Resources?" I didn't quite catch that. I didn't quite catch that. Would you mind repeating what you just said? Let's face it. Even in our first language, sometimes we can't understand the person at the other end of the line. Specialized vocabulary and abbreviations in a second language can be even more confusing. If you tell someone, "I didn't quite catch that," they will understand you didn't hear them, and usually repeat themselves more slowly and clearly. Phrases for communicating over email. I'm reaching out because. Hello, Kate. I'm reaching out because I have a business proposal for you. It may be confusing, but reaching out is different from trying to reach someone. Starting out an email with, "I'm reaching out because," is a polite and efficient way to explain why you're sending the email. Of course, it doesn't hurt to add, "Hope all is well," or another friendlier greeting if you are already on familiar terms with the person you're emailing. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you about that report as soon as I finish the project with Mia. Deadlines can feel overwhelming, especially when multiple projects are going on at the same time. You might be juggling a few deadlines at a time and need time to focus on the most urgent projects and push back other less urgent projects. If you say, "I'll get back to you," the other person will understand that you are busy now, but you will take the time to help them out as soon as you can. I just wanted to follow up. Hello, Veronica. I just wanted to follow up on that email I sent last Monday. We're all busy people, and we all know what it's like to log in your email account only to see a large number of urgent messages. Sometimes, people don't get back to us right away. Did you hear what I did there? Beginning an email by stating, "I just wanted to follow up," politely reminds the recipient that they haven't yet responded to your last message. Bluntly asking, "Did you see my last email?" Or, "Is there a reason you didn't answer my email from last Thursday?" Questions like that might offend many English speakers. It could come across as a bit rude and aggressive to the English speaker. It's always best to take a softer approach when trying to follow up with a client or potential client. Phrases for making office small talk. What do you do? I'm a customer service representative. If you are first meeting someone at work, this is a great opening question. By asking, "What do you do here?" you will be able to understand what the other person's job is. This is helpful, both for starting conversations, and for doing business, since you'll need to know if and how you'll be working together. How did you get into? It's cool that you work on robotics. How did you get into being an engineer? How did you get into? Means, what led you to choose this career? It never hurts to ask about the other person's passions and career path. This phrase always leads to good conversation because the other person will probably have a lot to say about their job. This in turn leads to many more questions and probably some natural small talk. How is everything going over in? Hey, Michelle. How is everything going over in the sales department? If you want to ask a colleague about the latest news from their department, you might ask them, how is everything going over in? This question shows you care enough to remember what job the other person does and how they are getting on in their job. It's also useful if you want to start talking about business, since the other person will probably ask you the same question back. Then you can tell them about your job and talk about working together from there. Phrases for negotiating a deal. How did you arrive at that price? We're not sure $300 per unit is really fair market value. To arrive at a price is a more elevated and polite way to say, get to a price. As in, what reasons do you have for suggesting the price you just suggested? Financial information is important when you are trying to make a deal. You need to ask the right questions. Asking how and why questions, instead of yes or no questions, helps move the deal forward in an efficient manner. We'd like to offer a counterproposal. Thank you for your offer of $100,000. Given the price of office equipment, we'd like to offer a counterproposal of $85,000. The other party may suggest a price or terms that don't suit your budget or needs. Offering a counterproposal is a polite way to refuse those terms and provide a suggestion of your own. Of course, they may offer a counterproposal to your counterproposal, but that's where the next phrase comes in. The bottom line is. The bottom line is that we simply can't agree to pay that amount. Negotiation is an art, but sometimes you just need to be straightforward. At some point, you need to tell the other party what the bottom line is, and which points you simply cannot compromise on. This phrase comes from the bottom line of a budget worksheet that shows the final balance. Learning business English vocabulary is essential for the modern workplace. Even without knowing lots of vocabulary or English grammar, knowing these phrases will help you cover the basics. Do you have any questions about today's English lesson video? Please leave us a comment, and let's chat. Thank you for watching our English video lessons at mainstreetenglish.com. Please remember to like and subscribe for more free English video lessons from Main Street English. See you again.